about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the person that wrote me that letter?
No, about dragons,
Oh,
Alphonse.
about dragons? Oh. Let's see. I don't know. Why they got horns?
I'm gonna put my finger to my forehead. My eyes are gonna roll into the back of my head, and I'm gonna sway. Jesse, why do dragons have horns?
Why don't you roll a nature check?
Okay.
Where do baby dragons come from?
And you can roll with advantage, of course.
Humor him, Alphonse.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. With an 18, Leon, you are fairly certain that dragons have horns because of the evolutionary path that they took when dragons came into existence. You know that they would have evolved and splintered off from different genuses of lizards and also reptiles. And so as a result, they probably just grew horns because they outcompeted the dragons that were evolving that did not have horns. And you know that horns do make dragons more effective in combat. They also come with thicker skull plates, and perhaps it just helped dragons survive as they evolved to the way that they are now.
I convey all of that while swaying with my eyes rolled in the back of my head.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So
You
then,
learn all
like,
these things, Dan.
what are you doing there?
Sometimes it helps me think.
This way in? All right.
You just going into a mind palace or something?
Kinda, yeah. It's only for dragons, though. I really don't know much about else.
Me too.
You know about dragons, Admiral?
Oh, of course, I've already been telling you. My grandfather,
You said
Rayburn.
he was a monster slayer, right?
Well, my granddad was a great monster slayer, of course, but I do okay, of course. But you must have heard
What's
of
the
my
biggest
granddad.
monster you've ever slayed, Aramir?
It was a dragon, of course.
You slayed a dragon,
Yeah,
Aramir?
of course. You know
Okay,
me.
inside check that.
What did you say your grandfather's name is, Aramir?
Rayburn, I'll put it in chat.
Rayburn. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Or the Y. I don't know. I don't care.
So are you gonna roll some deception, or are you just
Yeah, all right. I'll roll a.
You roll whatever you want, but if it's lower than an 18, you got to spill the beans.
Here we go. It's a 21.
Yo, that's
Damn.
incredible.
Keep those
Aramir.
beans.
Everything Aramir said seems to be irrevocably true, and that is the exact reason that you invited him to join you, Leon.
You will be of the utmost assistance.
It was a bronze dragon, and I think it was doing some weird time stuff. It was kind of strange. It was like warping out of existence and stuff. It was around the corner one time, and then
Aramir's played World of Warcraft, apparently.
Yes, he has.
I pull out a little notepad and I furiously scribble down that bronze dragons can teleport in and out of existence.
This is the part where I remind you all to not cross your dragon lore because that resulted in a terrible, terrible incident in the previous campaign.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But in character,
I'll
you can do whatever you
cross-reference this
want.
later. Alphonse, is there a certain person you were trying to meet in Greenest?
Jesse, I completely forgot what that letter was even about.
All right, I'll remind you. Hold on. Okay, so you, in your past, when you were learning to first learn and master your magic, you encountered an incident while traveling on the road. You were attacked by a mob of animals, and you were saved by a monk named Leosin Erlenthar. You traveled with him for a time while you mastered your magic, and then once you basically became competent enough to protect yourself, you guys both decided to go your separate ways, but you remained friends, and you received a letter from him asking you to meet him in the town of Greenest because he needs help with some task that's very important. And because you basically owe him your life, you decided to go and help him.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Our new friends.
No, we are not friends.
Brandy new. Acquaintance is the best.
Cool. So yeah. I forgot. What'd you ask? Why I was going there?
No, is there a certain person you're there to meet, or?
Oh yeah. Dude, I had this traveling buddy for the longest time. The guy came out of nowhere and saved my ass. He's a monk. His name is Leosin Erlenfar. He lives there, I guess, and he sent me a letter. He needs some help, and he, again, I owe him my life. He showed me a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna go help him out.
Excellent.
Sounds like a good story.
Let's at least get a full meal on us before we head off for Greenest. Then, yeah.
So you guys are going to Greenest.
I am. I have.
yeah.
You're saying not to even go there.
I'm saying time is short.
Oh.
If not
Yeah.
too late. Yes.
I mean, I'm just hearing this for the first time. I'm just trying to pass through Greenest. That's all I want to do.
Just for now, let's consider it something I heard on the wind, and if we grow to be better friends, I'll let you in on it. But yes, the town of Greenest has a target on it, and if you have business there, we should finish our breakfast quickly.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You bastard.
So the three of you, with
shoveling food.
with Leon's ominous warning, shovel down your breakfast, and you set out in the direction of the town of Greenest, deciding to travel together. And travel for the rest of the day. You will probably exchanging some small talk, getting to know each other a little bit better. And generally, it's a pretty pleasant day of travel. It's a partly cloudy day. And the chill of the night wears off as it settles on a pleasant, not too warm, not too cold day. And you enjoy the sunshine and a light breeze as you walk down the road. You spend the day traveling, and as you begin to approach evening, approaching around 7 p.m., the gentle breeze that has been carrying the pleasant scent of meadows and forests, you suddenly catch a whiff of something else. You catch the scent of smoke on the wind, as if something is burning.
You smell that?
Ill tidings
good.
on the wind.
Love a good campfire. Check it out.
Yeah. Do we see a large column of much larger than normal smoke?
It's starting to get dark, so it's kind of hard to tell that.
Okay.
But why don't you make some perception checks?
Okay.
Okay.
14.
Okay, 14.
22. I
22.
think I was gonna get better than you guys. Shit.
Yeah, so Alphonse specifically, as you catch this whiff of smoke, you kind of look around the horizon, and in the direction that you are traveling down the road, not only do you see a pillar of smoke overlaid over the twilight horizon, but you also see like a flickering light that you realize isn't the sun, but it's some sort of large fire, and the light is bright enough that it is something significant burning.
We should make haste.
It's unnatural, man. Let's go.
Jogging down the path for another 20 minutes or so, the three of
Damn,
you
we're in
come
shape.
around the corner, and you see in the distance the town
Oh,
of
fuck.
Greenest is burning.
No.
Do you know where this friend of yours stays?
Did it say anything about that in the letter, or to meet him anywhere specifically?
It said to meet him in the town inn.
Damn it, Leon.
All
I
right.
don't know where it is.
You were
but,
right.
Let's go. The town inn, maybe.
All right. Well, let's head cautiously. Whoever said this is probably still around.
You guys want to go in there? I
It's
mean,
considered. A
I
city.
put my hand on your shoulder,
Uh.
Aramir. Don't worry, friend. I'm with you.
As you say, don't worry, friend, I'm with you. You all hear a deafening roar
I've shit myself.
in the distance. And you all see as a dragon, a fully grown blue dragon, crests
I attempt
one
to
of
hide.
the hills and does a circle of the town. And it breathes down a blue torrent of flame onto the outskirt of the city as it lets out another roar, and it's just doing like a lazy, slow circle around the perimeter of the town.
I repeat, you guys want to go in there?
Not particularly at this point, but there is people in there I will probably need to talk to.
Is this considered a city, Jesse?
It is a medium to large sized town.
I have Urchin. My background is Urchin. It says you know the secret patterns and flows to cities. I said specifically cities. I could travel between two locations in the city twice as fast as the speed as you normally would allow when you're not in combat. But again, it says city, so I would assume it's specific to that, or.
I mean, the city is definitely not in the normal state that a city would be in, so
Right.
it's probably a little chaotic for that particular skill to come.
Right, but he's asking, like, does this qualify as a city, or would you qualify this as like a smaller village?
It's a town. It's definitely not a city.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll forego that regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, like a few hundred people live here at most.
Okay. That was going to be my question, was how many people? A few hundred.
What would you like to do?
Well, we still have people to see here.
I don't have anyone to see. I don't got a dragon.
Aaron, do you see that up there? That great blue bastard?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you want to regale me with your tales of killing a bronze dragon? Maybe you could reenact it.
I'm not afraid of dragons. I'm just, if let's go. We can do it.
That's right, Aramir. We too can burn alive.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Do your thing. Do you know the weakness of a blue dragon?
Yeah,
I knew the weakness.
You hit it until it dies, Aramir.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you don't get hit by that. And
right,
I point out as it breathes a little fire through the sky.
All right, there are people in there, so maybe we should go and see if we can help out.
Just keep your eyes out. Dragons don't usually move alone these days.
What do you mean?
Well, they usually have, little people
Dragon
that they order around. I don't know about dragonlings, but I think people. I think they like
a cult.
Well, I don't know if cult is the right word, but a collection of individuals gathered towards a certain cause.
Seems like you know more about this than you're saying.
I mean, it's my job to know things.
What is your job? This is no time for this. Let's go.
Okay.
I take off at a jog.
So this is the town of Greenest, as you can observe it from the distance. And so for defining features, you can see that this is, of course, the main road right here. You will be coming in from the west, right around here, if you just continue down the road that you're going down. You can see here that this appears to be some sort of keep. And notably, the keep itself does not seem to be burning, but miscellaneous buildings around town are burning. The keep itself seems to be mostly intact. With that in mind, how would you like to enter the town? Do you want to just come in the main road?
No. There's this little side road over here that leads to the keep, right? So this was the keep?
That is the keep, yep.
There's a little side road past this house that we can see. I think it'd be safer to skirt along the side road following this.
Do you want to try to sneak into town?
Yeah. I think that would be most wise. Is that something in either of your wheelhouses, being sneaky?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. We'll attempt to stealth into town. Is that a plan suitable for you two, or do you have somewhere you're trying to get to? You said the inn, right, Alphonse?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that inn.
Do we know where the inn is from this map, Jesse? Was that number 3?
None of you would have knowledge enough
of where
about
the inn
the
is
town
specifically.
to know where the inn is.
Well,
you have been here before.
Like there's nobody around.
You're far enough away that it's hard to make out details in the town, especially considering it's like twilight and it's getting dark. You could make perception checks to try to see what you can see.
Okay.
Absolutely.
22. Oh wait, no, that's a 1.
23. Holy shit.
But you, Aramir, are so proficient.
Dude, I keep rolling 20s.
Pretty
above.
good.
Basically.
All right, Aramir, your eyes are sharp, and despite the distance, you're able to kind of like shade your eyes against the setting sun, and you look down into the town, and you're able to observe that there is absolutely activity going on in the streets. Leon is correct. This dragon most certainly has some sort of minions or some sort of force that is working with it, because you see combat in the streets, and you can see small creatures that look like little dragon-like humanoids themselves rampaging around the town. They seem to be the ones setting most of the fires. You see a couple of them carrying bags containing all sorts of items out of various homes, and you can see small pockets of villagers trying to run away from these raiders. And you can see that generally the flow of villagers, they all seem to be heading towards the keep. And with your excellent perception, you basically can determine that it seems to be the gathering point for all the refugees is the keep.
What are we doing here, guys?
Well, there's people that I need to talk to. There's people that Alphonse needs to talk to. And I imagine you have a certain inner strength that you're trying to grow, so that one day you can slay mightier and mightier dragons. No?
All right, let's try to skirt past these guys and get to the keep. I think that's a good
I
start.
think that's a wise plan. And Alphonse, we may even see this individual you're trying to meet there. That seems to be where everyone's trying to head.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
So we will stealth Jesse along this path here, unless anybody wants to go differently.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
You want us to make stealth checks?
Yes, to sneak up to the town, why don't you guys make some stealth checks, and then this will also encompass you like going into the town as well.
Sick. Nice.
Got a 9. Oops, I didn't mean to do that twice. I have disadvantage because I have a chainmail shirt on.
Chainmail. Very jingly.
All right. Jingle, jingle. Not very good. Okay, so the three of you make your way towards Greenest. And when you get within a couple 100 feet, you peel off of the main road and you start making your way down towards this tree line here. And you start skirting through the brush. And the going is a little bit rough. Aramir in particular seems to be kind of catching himself on every single branch. He's stepping on twigs that you hear snapping and crunching. But as you enter the town, you can absolutely hear just the sounds of a city being pillaged and burned. You hear screaming, and you hear the sounds of combat echoing in the distance. And so you sneak your way through here, and you're making your way when nearby, just about here in the street, you see what appears to be a small skirmish going on. You get over there and set up some tokens here. I gotta set up your dynamic lighting and everything. So exciting, it's the first time we use your tokens.
Nice.
Here we go.
Do you guys have dark vision?
Yes. Half elves
60 feet,
do at
I
least.
assume?
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice for me.
Mm-hmm.
Nice change of pace.
Yeah. I almost went human. And I was like, well.
Unless you go devil side, bro, it's just not fun. All the fun stuff happens at night, man. And then
All right. So in the distance, you can see what appears to be a small group of civilians, and they are kind of hiding behind what appear to be two beleaguered-looking guards wearing battle armor, as well as a civilian woman holding a battered buckler and a broken spear. And the three of them are facing off against a bunch of these little lizard creatures. And you can see there are several children and what appears to be a very wounded man who is attending to them in the street. You were trying to escort this family to the keep when you encountered this group of creatures that seem to be serving this dragon that has been burning the town. And you and your deputy, Dennard, attempted to stand strong and defend them, and the father of those three kids stood with you. He took a wound, and he's been forced to fall back, and he's too hurt to move without assistance. And so you've been forced to stand your ground, but the odds are looking pretty grim.
Can I see them coming?
As you are facing off against these creatures preparing for combat, you basically hear somebody trip and curse. And you look over to the right, and you see three individuals making their way through a little patch of brush just off the road.
You tricked me.
that was a bush
Yes, Yell.
there.
You there, good men. Come join the fray.
Damn it, we've been spotted.
Us?
Jesse,
not?
is there any way, just so that I'm not staring at a blank black screen, that I can see what's going on?
I don't see anything
yeah.
either.
Or is that, like, impossible to do?
I think we're all looking at black right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I take it back then. Never mind.
You should all be able to see.
Oh, I cannot see.
No.
I see black. I thought this was all theater in my.
Me no see, it's black. Me no see.
Am I?
God. Alright, did you
You really can't see?
Correct.
No.
Is black.
Oh, I'll see black.
did Jesse describe you?
I don't think any of us have described ourselves. While he's fixing it, we could take a sec to describe ourselves.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
So I have brown hair that's kind of like this length, a little bit longer probably, shaved on the sides, half elf ears, green eyes, green cloak, with a chainmail shirt underneath. There's a quiver of arrows over my shoulder, and I'm holding a longbow with two short swords at my side, and
Could not hear you from that point on, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Some-
longbow, short swords at your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, you can't look away on roll 20 or it cuts you out.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's it, basically. Just green cloak,
Oh, I see.
chainmail shirt, longbow, two short swords on my sides, quiver of arrows on my shoulder, brown hair that's not
Yeah,
long.
we got that.
Okay.
It was just like the cloak part we missed.
Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
So I am
Dark green,
also
dark green.
a half elf, standing at a average-ish, maybe 6, maybe 5'10", somewhere in there.
Me too,
Uh,
by the way.
He has similar average-ish brown hair, maybe a little on the darker side, a little shorter on the sides. He's got the pointy knife ears, but they point straight out to the sides instead of up. He has a nice, well-made, long brown coat with a little bit of fur around the collar to keep it comfortable. He can pull it up against wind and rain. And inside of the coat is a rapier. And then hanging from the back of his coat is a single violin. I think the instrument I picked. No, it's a lute. So it's the tavern guitar.
Can you see now, Max?
Sure
Oh,
can.
and he regularly has like a little bit of stubble to try to put humans at ease.
I forgot to say that I also
Twinsies!
A little bit more than a stubble. It's like a beard, but it's like kind of.
Hey,
Generic half elf number 1, generic half elf number 2. generic half elf
Shut up, Jesse.
I'm gonna blend in so well up here, Jesse. You shut your mouth.
I can see now.
Let me blend.
Guys, I'm bored with the setting. Can we go back to the Underdark? Where's the mushroom people?
Report sports. What is it, Alphonse?
I'm
Can you all see now?
what my
Except for Jason.
my picture looks
I
like.
can,
Short hair, in a little coif. I got a leather kind of robe with the collar popped. Coming off pretty cool, relaxed. Let's see. What else is about me? I got a quarterstaff and a couple daggers at my side. But you'll notice that my hands are glowing. Not really apt to use that equipment.
One punchy boy. Maybe, or he's a shooter boy.
Down in the street, you guys see Hugh, guardsman, human man, middle-aged of 50, clearly on his second path in life. He's like you can tell he works outside a lot. He's tan, he's got black hair, salt and pepper running through, big mustache. He's a pretty big guy for a human. He's like 6'2", looks like he's like middle-aged man strong, like work strong, like tan, gnarly hands and knuckles. And he's got this huge, notable like oak and steel shield that he's trying to defend this family with.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I love you already.
Well, I would be remiss if we didn't lend aid to those who called out for it. I will head in. You may follow if you want. If you wish to carry on, I will not hold it against you, either of you.
Alright, I'm coming.
Roll for initiative.
Alright.
Yes, here we go.
Come on.
11.
Let me just remove the Demogorgon from my Excel spreadsheet.
The
The Demogorgon shows up. Fuck
That
you.
would really skew
It's on
things.
everyone.
I mean, there's already a dragon, Jesse. Come on.
Yeah, but now there's a Demogorgon.
And it just open mouth laser beams everything like the two-headed Godzilla it is.
Yeah, if it's another Inagu, okay. But Demogorgon, come on.
There's a limit to my kaiju fights here, Jesse.
Mm-hmm. Just pull up these sheets here. Oh, ready to go.
Over carrying capacity, does that matter? Wait, like, I'm over carrying capacity, does that matter?
Oh,
How are you already over? You don't
yeah.
even have
that
stuff.
Doesn't sound right.
Are you
but
wearing your
how
items in
weak
your
are
app?
you? Are you just like a piece
Yeah.
of paper blowing in the wind?
I don't. I have 7 strength. That's probably why.
Ah, yeah, that'll
Yeah.
do it.
Are you too weak for your chain shirt, bro?
You
I
might
kind
be.
of am. It's fucking 45 pounds. It's half what I can lift.
How do you draw your bow?
Just like struggling just to stand there.
He
Does
just
that
like
matter?
drills his body into the bow and just pushes the arrow out weirdly backwards, and it fires straight as an arrow shot on them.
Drop some like torches.
Drop some what?
Torches.
You have a lot of torches? Bro, I cannot hear you when you start facing a different direction.
I have
You gotta
10
get-
torches.
Okay, you gotta get like a headset or something, dude.
Yeah.
10 torches. Did you just yell that to everyone?
Or at least the mic.
All right.
Yo, this battle music fucking bumping, dog.
Aramir, you are first as you rolled the highest initiative.
Alright. So, so while Leon is like, I'm going, you guys can follow me. I'm gonna,
You fucking dash ahead.
I'm like, yeah, you can join me too.
Hell yeah.
So, and is it these guys that are like, these guys are the ones?
Yes.
What are those? Those? Like cloaked dragon guys?
They appear to be humanoids wearing some sort of strange outfit that you don't recognize. You could make a check if you want to try to see if you recognize it.
I would, yeah.
Okay.
Do I just pick?
Yeah, history would probably make the most sense.
What investigation?
You could make an investigation, sure.
I'll do investigation. Ah, fuck.
You have no fucking idea what these guys are wearing.
gonna
It's
shoot
really
that
weird,
guy.
and you've never seen anything like it before.
I'm gonna shoot that guy because I don't know what his deal is.
Which one?
are you shooting?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Yeah, I missed, I guess, but I think that's it. Range,
You
level
launch an
1,
arrow, and it
eight.
glances off the man's strange-looking outfit, and you realize that it is actually a set of leathers he's wearing.
Okay, you sure that's a good idea?
Is anything? You can't know till we're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. This little creature is going to run up to the woman on the left, holding the broken spear. And he's got a little dagger, and he's going to try to stab her.
Jesse, I would like to use my reaction to use my protection fighting style and give him disadvantage.
Okay, you do that. Give him disadvantage. Let me see if that helps her. You knock the creature with your shield, and indeed it knocks him off balance, and she's able to get her battered buckler into the way of the dagger strike
Nice.
and block the attack. It does not hit.
Just saved her life, bro.
Alphonse, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna run up 30 feet, right up here. Actually, I'm gonna run up 25 feet right here.
Yep.
Hang out by this trough. And then I'm going to shoot a magic missile at this gentleman right here.
Magic missile!
Gotta go with that
Alright.
missile.
Yes,
Best spell in the game. Killed the Demogorgon, you know.
Strong.
3 rolling darts. 1. Fucking around today. On my boy.
Alright, Alphonse unleashes 3 blasts of arcane energy that slam into this weird little lizard thing, and it just lets out a squeal as it just keels over dead.
nice. Dope. That's sick.
Come on, guys, we got this shit.
Anything else for you?
No, it's gonna be it.
Right, it is this guardsman's turn to your right here, Hugh. And He's just gonna look to you and go, "Hold the battle line!" And when you nod at him, he just puts his shield up and he prepares an attack for anything that comes within your line that you're holding.
Yes, Dennard. Protect these innocent folk.
This guy's going to run up, and he is screaming in Draconic. For those of you that speak Draconic, he's basically shouting, "For Tiamat! For the cult!" And as he runs up, Dennard will get his attack. He lashes out with a spear.
Now, Dennard.
And he is going to miss, unfortunately, as he is wounded. But he's going to get into range, and he is going to attack you, Hugh.
Oh no.
And he's got a scimitar. I assume 5 misses.
It misses, so I easily block it with my huge shield.
He misses catastrophically.
That's
and
pathetic.
one of these little creatures runs over here, and it's also going to try to stab you with a dagger. 10 misses,
Misses. Shield block.
and now it is your turn.
You have no honor. Attacking civilians. And I'm going to try to attack this dude right in front of me.
Yep.
My wooden warhammer. I don't think I hit with an 8.
8 misses, unfortunately.
So I will miss and immediately try to make something of nothing and try to
Cheeky shield boot.
smash him in the face with my shield.
Oh, yeah.
Just try and knock him prone.
Oh, you're doing a pushing attack.
Yeah, I can shove him as a bonus action, and I make an attack action with
Got
my
it.
shield.
All right. Does he have to make a save or something?
Yeah, it's going to be basically I'm trying to shove, so he can do athletics or acrobatics. Contested.
Acrobatics.
Oh, It's not bad. It's pretty good.
I rolled a natural 1, and you knock this weird little thing flat on its ass.
I swing at him,
yeah.
he's too small, and I miss, and then I just smash him in his face with my shield. You'll stay down there. I'm going to turn behind me and just say, is this the Swift family?
Yes, so this is the father right here. He is heavily wounded, and he looks like he won't be able to walk without help. And then these are their 3 children, and they're all younger than 10 years old.
Pull your father back against the wall. As I point to this spot over here.
The oldest of the 3, a little girl of about 8, is going to nod at you, her eyes wide with fear. And they're going to grab their dad, and they're just trying to pull him as quick as they can, but that will probably take them some time.
And Lena is next to me.
Yes, Leanna is to your left,
Yeah.
holding her husband's broken spear.
Stand fast, Liana. We can do this.
She nods. Her eyes are burning with determination. It's now this guy's turn. He's gonna run up. He's gonna try to attack Denard to your right. And he's going to miss as his attack bounces off of Denard's chainmail. Now it is Leon's turn.
Alright, just double checking one thing about a spell. It is a 20. Okay. So I'm going to pull my why did they change the tools? God damn it. How do you get a square drawn? Here we go. Here we go. So right here it's 4, yeah, by 4. No, not gonna go like that. Not gonna go like that. Not gonna go like that.
It is 5 by 4.
Oh, yeah, so it is. Can I edit that? Sure cannot. That's super lame. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Something like that will do.
Okay.
I'm going to pull my lute off of my back. I'm going to give it a strum. I'm going to say, let's put a little light on the show. And there's a square of fairy fire, and all those guys have to make, I believe it's a dex save. Yep.
You are correct.
Save is 14.
All right. 2 of them will fail.
They will start to glow in a bright, almost teal blue. As like their outline will. So they're still seeable. They're not like this weird glowing figure now. They just have an outline to them.
What should I do for fairy fire? Let's give them pink of that.
Sure.
Nice.
These 2 guys are fairy fired.
So attacks against them have advantage.
Sweet.
Got it.
Bonus action, I'm going to strum my guitar again, and I'm going to say, Sir Hugh, braver than the few, you will carry us through. And you're going to get a little inspiration, homie.
Oh, sick.
God.
I can barely see you. Are you down over here?
I'm sneaking. I'm being sneaky.
I like our odds.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this difficult terrain right here, Jesse, or can I just walk over this?
It's just a little fence. It's not very tall.
Okay, so that's 30. And I'm going to chill right there.
Okay. Is now this guy's turn, and he's got a little sling. He's gonna come over here, and he's gonna wind up his sling, and he's gonna throw it at you, Leon.
Shit.
He's like you're the one that cast that spell at him.
No, it's not me.
It's a 9 to hit.
Negative.
I miss my strong creatures.
Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah, it felt so wrong just having that one attack.
Yeah.
Over here, he's also gonna throw a sling at Leon. 7.
No.
Miss. Now it is Leannon's turn. And she's got her spear, and she's going to try to make a stab at the guy you knocked prone because she has advantage.
Yes. It's my girl.
2d20, d1.
Nice.
Nice.
That will hit.
It's fucking sick. 19 and 15.
She stabs that thing for 2 damage. Their broken spear.
That's hardcore.
And she looks quite pleased about it.
Stab them with a stick, bro.
Give him another taste.
And this one also has a sling. It's going to sling at Hugh. 12 to hit.
Miss. Shield block.
Ping, plings off your shield. And we're back to the top. It's Aramir's turn.
Alright.
So the pink dot ones you hit with advantage if you want those.
They're behind us. Kids. No, I'm not behind them. And, shoot. Let's go with the one that's playing back there. That's very good. 2d20. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
8 plus 3. Wait, no, it's plus 5, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Your dex plus your proficiency if it's your weapon.
Yeah. Should be. So 10 damage.
You put an arrow right through that kobold's eye, and it blossoms.
Nice,
Dies.
dude.
Good job with the fairy fire. Hit it otherwise. Done.
Right, you are done. That first kobold that is engaged with Leannon is going to try to stab her again. And this time I'm going to hit. As he sinks a knife into her side.
Oh, wait,
dealing
he's stabbing
4
Leanna again?
damage. Yeah,
Oh, I want to try and block it again if I can. I'm sorry, I missed it.
okay.
Protection, reaction, disadvantage.
He will still hit.
Oh, nuts. Wasn't paying
Gonna
attention
take
enough.
4 damage. And she cries out in pain, but she's still in the fight, still not out of it. And now it is Alphonse's turn.
Hey, those people are getting outnumbered. Here, beat. And
I do want to say the guy in front of Hugh is also glowing 10 feet out from him.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's weird.
like that blue outline is kind of bright.
I'm going to kind of look at these guys around this woman. Like, that's no way to treat a lady. And I'm gonna shoot twice at the one that's prone, and then once at the other one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do 2d3.
Oh, another magic missile.
Yep, another magic.
Here we go.
She's having a nightmare.
7 damage to the wrong guy.
7 damage. Sorry, my dog's dreaming and she's howling in her sleep. It's
Oh, no.
hilarious. Oh, she woke up.
Isn't it D4?
Hook herself up.
Yeah,
It's 2d3.
Is it magic missile?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta reroll for this,
D4.
bro. There you go.
9
Nice.
damage to the guy in the
That's
ground.
dope.
Yep.
Yeah, your missiles just hammer into him, and he just dies as your arcane energy basically explodes him from the ground.
And then
Ooh.
max damage 5.
Nice.
Dude.
That one also slams into this kobold, and it's a critical
Dude,
hit.
yes.
It slams into him, and he dies as
That's
well.
amazing.
Falls over dead as the
Ah.
third missile impact.
I just kind of blow up my finger. So, like,
Bravo, Fon.
The Fawns. Right.
I am blown away with how competent Alphonse is.
It is Denard's turn, and he has advantage now. Okay, so he's gonna make a stab with his spear. 12 will hit,
Nice.
Get him, Tanner.
and he stabs the guy that was afflicted with the fairy fire. Does 4 damage to him.
Hell yeah.
Now it is the fairy fired guy's turn, and he's gonna attack back the guy that just stabbed him.
Makes sense. Come on, Tanner, block that. Ish.
Bannard easily blocks him with his shield, no
Mhm.
problem whatsoever. And then it is Hugh's turn.
Everywhere I look, I see competent soldiers. Leanna, get back with your family. And I'm just gonna try and wail on this dude right in front of me.
Mhm.
Still advantage, or was it
Yep.
just a one?
Nope, for the duration, bro. 10 minutes.
That's dope. How does a 16 do?
16 hits.
Sick. Smack him like right in the thigh as hard as I can with my wooden warhammer.
Charlie
You
horse from
smack
hell, bro.
him in the thigh with your hammer, and you hear a crack as his femur snaps like a twig, and it must have ruptured an artery because he dies.
Goes for a leg strike. Commits police brutality.
Unless you were declaring non-lethal damage, Max.
No, I just didn't expect it. I would have hit him as hard as I could have in his legs.
Okay, got it.
Not
Well, he's
much
dead.
without your dragon.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a step forward here.
Makes sense.
And that is it for me.
And this other cultist is going to attack Denard. And Denard once again is able to block. He's doing real well this fight. And then it is Leon's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna run to right here, and I'm gonna stab this dude in the back. I'm gonna draw my rapier. See if I can sink one in. Come on, baby. There we go.
15 hits.
Nice. 5 piercing damage.
Yep, you stab him in the back. 5 piercing damage. And he cries out in pain as blood wells from the wound.
I think I'm just gonna step to right here and form kind of a wall with Dennard looking this way.
Got it. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Guy's dead. This guy's gonna throw his sling on the ground, and he's gonna pull out a dagger in panic, and he's gonna run at Alphonse and try to stab him.
Not the panic dagger.
And it just misses wide as it tries to stab Alphonse.
Ain't no way.
Annan is going to take Hugh's advice, and she's gonna pull back, clutching her wounded ribs. And the family is going to slowly kind of back away from the battle.
Yes.
And it's this guy's turn, and he's going to make a break for it.
Oh shit.
Coward.
He runs away into the darkness.
What up?
We've broken them. The
Tell
rally's
your
on.
friends. Tell
It's
your
Aramir's
friends.
turn.
Can I shoot that one that ran away?
You can try.
Alright.
Are you at disadvantage range, or? Oh no,
Oh,
150
the
feet.
longbow.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
can definitely hit him. Yeah, that hits.
Oh man, oh, get him in the back.
Yeah, dude. Just.
Ah.
The kid running.
You shoot him, and it hits him right in the shoulder. But
It's actually
you
6
see him.
damage. It should be plus 2. It's
Your
just-
damage will just be plus your dex.
Dex plus.
Yeah.
Oh!
No, not
Oh,
if you're
damage.
the
Okay, it's
archer.
4. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you hit him in the shoulder, and he stumbles, but he keeps running. He's still alive.
That's okay. I bet you can shoot him again before he can get out of range.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Okay, Alphonse, this scared-looking little lizard creature just tried to stab you. What would you like to do?
What are you doing that for? It's not cool, man. I'm going to.
Smack him like a jukebox.
I'm going to hold out my my hand, and a purple mist is gonna spray out from it. I'm gonna cast poison spray on him.
Got it?
And
What's
he
the
has to
save?
roll a 14 con.
5.
Do. Not today. 10 poison damage.
He starts coughing and hacking, and he staggers away a little bit, and then he just collapses to the ground dead.
I
Dude.
just wave off the poison smoke and like, oof.
You farted out of your hand and it died. That's terrifying.
No
That
way,
it for
not
you?
today. And I'm gonna move over here.
Got it.
Hey.
Advantage that will give him. As he stabs this guy in the gut, and he too keels over dead.
Nice.
And the last opponent falls to the ground as combat comes to an end.
I'm going to look through this guy who just died. I just want to search him for any notes, any information on who sent them, why they're here, that sort of thing. Maybe this guy or the other guy. Aramir, do you want to check the other guy?
Yeah, of course.
All
Yeah.
these naked lizards.
Well
those
met.
are kobolds, my man.
Gentlemen, your prowess was very impressive.
Yes,
Oh, I
well,
tried.
we are
Look at you.
competent individuals, it turns
Just
out,
mustache.
which is good to learn.
Mm,
It's
many
nice.
thanks.
Well met, you.
Well met
I-
indeed.
My name is Leon. I am in town trying to gather information for a purpose of my own. I see things are not going well here, though. I saw a good amount of people were headed for the stronghold. Is that maybe
Yes,
where
the
we
keep.
should head next?
I was just escorting the Swifts here to the keep. Indeed. Must check and make sure they're all right.
Excellent. While you do that, I'm going to search for information.
Cool. I'm gonna head on over. Can I do a medicine check on the Swift family?
Yes, now that you're no longer in combat, you can walk over. As you get over, both Leannon and her husband, Cuthbert, are very grateful for your assistance. They're thanking you profusely. The children are tearful, but they look relieved that the danger seems to have imminently passed.
Oh, let me use that inspiration. What was that?
D6.
Give me some. Alright, I'll take it better. 11. Above average.
So, with an 11, it's not the greatest first aid job, but you're able to get a bandage wrapped around both Cuth and Leannon's wounds to keep them from imminently bleeding out, but they will definitely need more
Hey,
attention later.
Good. Stable
Need
till
to
we get
take
to
you
a
to the
healer.
keep.
Pretty good.
Hey, you see anybody coming out of the inn?
Jesse, have you seen anybody coming out of the inn?
So you would have been on patrol near one of the town's entrances when the attack began, which you would know, Max, started with the dragon basically doing a strafing run on the city, and then everything just descended into absolute chaos. The cultists attacked from the direction of the sun as it was setting, and they were within the town before anybody could even get oriented about the dragon attack. You pretty much started fighting as soon as the invasion happened, and you haven't had much time to really see the greater scheme of what's going on in town.
Can't say I've seen the inn recently. Was on patrol.
Just looking for my buddy, Leosin. You know.
Is he from around here or is he a stranger?
Is I don't know.
If he's in the inn, probably a stranger, right?
They told me to meet him at the inn.
There's been a wounded stranger held up in the mill recently trying to recover. Hope he's alright.
Mill? What direction is that?
I point in whatever direction the mill is.
Would be south of here, across the creek.
Don't imagine he has much protection.
All right. I'm gonna pop my head up from moving all the leathers around and be like, "What if we wear these? We could disguise ourselves and move more easily."
What do you have?
The leathers from these dead cultists.
Not a bad idea.
The other guard that was with Hugh is gonna look at you and go, "That might work for a couple of us, but there's only 2 uniforms, and we have wounded civilians with us."
Yes, so it looks like they're here to kill or capture people, no? Maybe we could play a little act, do a little, captured slaves and people leading the captured slaves somewhere. It might work at least to get them off our tail while we keep moving. The less fighting
we
we
need to
do
get this
with a
family
family
to the
in
keep
tow.
first.
Exactly. The less fighting we have to do, the better.
So you finish looting Aramir and Leon, and you see that both of them were wearing packs. And as you dig through the packs, you see that there are various rather valuable-looking household items inside. Some bronze candelabras, pewter dish and dinnerware, some made of silver. Basically, just it looks like things that might have been looted from the town, as well as their simple weapons and, of course, the cultists' outfits and armors and robes that you were contemplating taking just a minute ago.
You said they had scimitars earlier, no?
Yes, they have scimitars.
I'm going to collect those. And then the goblins had a sling? Not the goblins, the kobolds had a sling?
Yes, they each are equipped with a sling and a dagger.
I'm going to collect as many slings and daggers as they have then.
You can get 6 slings and 6 daggers.
I'm going to walk over to the family, and I'm going to present the children with slings, and the wife with a couple daggers, and the husband with a scimitar and a dagger. And I'm going to say, it's better to be armed at times like these.
The children seem a little scared of you. The youngest of them appears to be around 4 or 5 years old and is basically barely able to coherently speak. And you hand them slings and you give the knives to to Leannon, and she takes one and goes, "I don't think that we can really carry much more than that. It'll slow us down too much."
I'll put my hand on her shoulder and I'll say, this is only if absolutely necessary. But as you say, we should keep moving.
Okay,
But
I
it's
have to
better to
help my
have something.
husband, but we'll try to keep up.
I will help her move him.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, you can put his arm over you, and she's got his other side, and the two of you can help him walk.
I would like to keep one of those scimitars for myself, Jesse.
Okay, it's just a regular scimitar, 1d6
Word.
slashing.
Word. Thank you.
Yep.
What's happening? I wanted to collect some
I
arrows.
can't hear you, Matt.
I wanted to collect some arrows from the foes that I shot.
Yep, you could collect everything but the arrow that you shot at the guy who was running away, who now
Still in
has
him.
gotten away. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Are we taking these leathers off these guys?
Oh, I don't know if the guards like that idea after all, Aramir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be stealthy, and it's not worked out for us. I do gotta see about this stranger. It might be my friend.
Do you
Don't
want to
go
handle
alone.
that after we handle the family, or do you? That's I gesture to the man literally on my shoulder.
What did you say?
I said, do you want to handle that maybe after we handle the family?
What are we doing with this family?
Just bringing him to the stronghold. We're halfway there.
All right.
I will join you.
I would greatly
If we bring this
appreciate
family
it,
to the
Sergeant.
keep first, you have my word.
Look at that, Alphonse. We gained even more help.
From this old dude, okay.
I think this old dude has seen more work than you and I combined.
Right. You have joined forces with Hugh, guard sergeant of the town of Greenest. And
Sarge,
together, you guys head back down to that more subtle path you were taking. And you are able to continue along to the keep. And you get there without too much more difficulty. You can definitely still hear the sounds of combat nearby, but knowing that you have this wounded family that you need to get to safety, you press onward until you eventually arrive at the keep. When you get there, you're met with a challenge called out from the parapets of the keep, but once they see Hugh and Dennard with you, without any more questions asked, they open the portcullis to you, and they let you in as well as this family.
As we enter, I'm going to yell out, "These ones need healing!" Medic! I guess in this case, cleric!
I don't recognize any of you. Did something for a town you've not been to. This is honorable.
I'll just give you a nod.
Yeah, we saw a dragon. I thought I'd lend a hand since.
Not everyone would do the same.
No, right. Right about that.
I pat Aramir on the shoulder, but we did it anyways.
Yeah, we did it. We're doing it right now, actually.
Yeah, still doing it. You know what we say about stuff like this, Aramir? We're
No,
not dead yet.
right. But that's a very near possibility. And I look up. Is the dragon still like fucking?
I shrug and I say, Aramir, every day we live, we may die. We must take our small blessings where we can.
There's a lot of ways to minimize that risk, and this is not helping that.
Yes, but you can't grow your inner strength if you don't get out of your comfort circle, right?
Why do you keep talking about my inner strength? My inner strength's fine, okay?
You're a mighty monster slayer, Aramir. Don't
Yeah,
tell me
I know
you're
that.
turning tail now.
What did you want? Now's no time for my.
Speaking of
Yeah.
turning tail,
Shall we?
I got something.
Back into the fray.
So you guys are able to get inside of the keep, and as you call out that there are wounded, a guard's going to come over, and he's going to go, you! Thank goodness you're here. We worried that you died out on the patrol. This attack is bad. There's dozens of them. The guard is completely overwhelmed, and we don't even know where half of our men are. We barely have enough to hold the walls here.
Well, we're going back out. This group of men have helped us, and the more men we gather together, the more we can bring back.
He nods and goes, "You'll want to see the governor before you go."
Hmm.
And he points up to the main building just down the way, where you know that the governor as well as his castellan would be held up. He goes, "I'll take these civilians to safety. Denard, I'll need your help. These two look wounded." Denard nods. He turns back to you, Hugh, and he goes, "Talk to the governor, and if you need my help, let me know."
Well done this evening. Well done.
"Thank you, Sergeant." And him and this other guard are gonna take the Swift family to get some medical attention.
Alright, let's head. See the governor.
Listen, what's this governor gonna do to help us out with this? More talking and talking.
Alphonse.
He has all the resources that you could need in this town.
Indeed, he may offer us aid in this search. Surely this won't be an easy trek through this burning, getting raided town.
Alright, well, lead the way. I don't know where I'm
All right. The four of you head inside of the main building here, where Hugh, you can see standing at the end of the main hall here. You can see Governor Tarbaugh Nighthill, as well as his castellan Escobert the Red, who is your immediate superior. And they are both looking down at a map of the town that is laid out on a large table in front of them. And they seem to be in a fierce discussion about something. And as the door opens, they both look up. And the governor cries out, "Oh, Sergeant Hugh, thank goodness you're here. We need every man we can get. Please, please, come here and help us. We have many things that need doing and not enough bodies to do it."
I approach. Governor Nighthill. Escobert the Red. These men here are very proficient fighters. I've seen them in action. They've saved me and Denard and the Swift family entirely from destruction.
Oh, I do not know any of you travelers. Are you from Greenest? Where do you hail from?
I hail from the north.
From Baldur's Gate.
My name is Leon.
Aramir.
from
Oh.
here and there.
Right, well, I suppose it's not important. If you're willing to help, then I'll take any help that I can get. Oh, there's so many problems. Escobert, please, find the best place to use them. I have to go and attend to something in one of the refugee camps. And he nods and goes, "It'll be done, Governor." And the rest of you are going to see a surly-looking dwarf step up as the governor hurries out, carrying a stack of papers. It looks like he's going to give some orders to one of the guard outside. And this sturdy-looking dwarf has got a big red feather plume sticking out of his hat. He sports a massive ring of keys on his belt, and there must be at least 50 keys on this ring. And it clatters as he walks over to you. He drags a map over to the side of the table. He slides it over and goes, "Well, way I see it, Hugh, there's a few places we could use you and your new friends there. But if I had to guess, the most pressing matter would be the mill. Got a report from some of the scouts that were able to make it back, but the cultists are looking to set fire to the mill. As you know, we just had our harvest. If they burn our grain stores, the people will starve. Even if we survive this attack, the people will suffer. If you can save that mill, that might be the highest priority. Otherwise, we've had reports that there's a group of civilians held up in the temple to the north. If you can go and get them out of there and escort them back to the keep, that would also be a great service. But I'll leave it up to you what's more important."
We will safeguard the mill, and then do what we can for the temple.
He nods. He goes, "Right then. Well, best way out of the keep is probably the old tunnel that runs underneath the kitchens. You know the one, you.
Indeed.
We can't be opening the portcullis too much. The risk of those creatures getting inside is too great. We've barely got enough men to keep that dragon at bay. Thank goodness those ballistas we had ordered from Baldur's Gate a few months ago."
You have ballistas here?
We do. It's the only reason that dragon hasn't come and burned the whole keep to the ground by now.
Excellent. That may save you yet. Dragons don't like being injured. It ruins their self-esteem.
You need more help manning those ballistas, or you know,
Come now, Aramir.
Okay.
Surely there's more glory ahead of us.
This seems like a nice place
I can
to
feel it.
lay this.
This is a group for much glory.
Yeah, let's go to the mills, because that's where we're gonna go in the first place.
All right, fine. Mills. That's good.
Good
I can't
man,
wait.
Aramir. Good man. You'll see. We'll have a great time.
And we're
What
off.
did you say about worthy dying or something?
And on your way out, if you need any supplies, Quartermaster Bedouin is in the smithy just to the left of the main tower. He might have some supplies you can requisition.
You should stop by.
I looked to the rest of you guys.
Yes, indeed. We should.
Hmm.
I don't
Quickly
know.
now.
I don't know if an intense battle is what I came to town equipped for.
Let's get ready and make our leave.
Indeed. So I guess we'll head to that smithy then.
Alright. 1 second here. You guys head out of the main building.
By the way, when I said chainmail, I meant scale.
Word.
Came to. And Hugh, you would know that the smithy is this building just here. And you could head inside, and apparently the quartermaster is inside, willing to give you some stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely head inside.
Who is this guy?
Cool.
He's so tiny.
The
Some random
gnome
dude.
guardsman.
He's a halfling.
I'm gonna let Hugh introduce us, but I will head inside as well.
Yeah, I'll introduce the group.
You guys enter, and Hugh, you see the quartermaster, Bodwin, and he is a gnome, and he has a hammer, and he appears to be working on a breastplate that has a large puncture in it, and it seems like he's trying to hastily patch it over with some solder to get it back into working order. And he looks up as the four of you enter the smithy. He goes, "Oh, Hugh, thank goodness. The blacksmith, he died in the attack. He was down at the market getting supplies, so I'm doing the best I can over here, but I'm afraid we're going to be a little short on the conventionals, armor and the lot. What can I do for you?"
You're doing your best already. Have anything we can use? And I point to these guys.
"Yeah, I got basic weapons and supplies. A few potions that the governor released from the special reserves, if you want them."
I will head over to the potions.
Take what you can spare.
Yeah, see what he's got.
Nods and goes, "Well, these are dire times. Take whatever you need. I'm sure the governor won't mind."
What do we got for healing potions, Jesse?
You walk over, and there are 3 minor healing potions here,
I will grab one.
as well as 2 minor arcane cultivation potions.
What is
I'm gonna grab
that?
one of the healing potions as well.
Is a minor less than 2d4 plus 2, Jesse?
I believe a minor is 1d4.
1d4, okay.
I'll grab the last minor healing.
What was this guy's name again?
This is Bodwin. He is the quartermaster.
And then, are
Hey,
there
Leon.
any... Yeah?
You wanna take some of my rations?
You're struggling under the weight there?
Yeah, it's a little heavy for my taste.
I will take some of your rations, sure.
Give you 8 rations.
Okay.
You guys can also see that there's a smattering of very basic weapons here. Basically 1 or 2 of like short sword, long sword, spear,
Can I
a
grab
basic
handful
buckler,
of arrows?
shield. There are some arrows you could take. You'd be able to grab a bundle of 15 arrows.
Okay.
May I make use of this short sword?
Yeah, of course. Take whatever you need as long as you use to kill those bastards outside.
That will be the plan. And I'm going to strap the scimitar with a fresh scabbard to one side, and then a short sword to the other, and I'll move the rapier to my back.
Okay.
Nice.
Those minor arcane cultivation potions, when you drink them, they give you one level 1 spell slot back.
Oh, that's cool. That's
I will drink one of those right now.
Okay.
I am down one.
What was the blacksmith's name, Jesse, that died?
The blacksmith's name was
And then
Hathsthor. He was a dwarf.
How many of
Just
those
lean,
arcane,
put my hand on the quartermaster boat when I say Hathsthor would be proud.
yeah, how many of the arcane potions were there, Jesse?
There were 2.
You should absolutely have the other one, Alphonse.
What if I do?
Bodwin is gonna stop in his makeshift smithing for a moment, and he's gonna like hang his head a little bit and go, "He was a good guy. We'll miss him. Hopefully, we'll be able to get another blacksmith lord in the town, but I don't know. It won't be the same.
No, it won't.
Make him pay."
Is there, just so I see, is there a crossbow here at all with some bolts?
There is a crossbow, yes.
I will make use of that as well, if that's all right.
Yep, you can take a light crossbow,
Okay.
as well as a quiver with 15 bolts in it.
Okay. Light crossbow. Oh. Yes, we'll do it with a comma. That makes sense. Crossbow light. Add to equipment. Crossbow bolts. Add to equipment. Okay.
All right.
And I'm still unencumbered.
Happen to be a lance?
Oh, fucking
That'd
lance.
be interesting.
There's no lance here, unfortunately.
For all the horse-bound knights they have.
There are spears.
I'll grab a spear.
Okay, yeah, you can take a spear.
Just so you know, a spear doesn't have reach, which is dumb.
It
That
is
is kinda
dumb.
dumb. A pike has reach, but not a spear.
Spear should have a reach.
No,
It's
is
just
there
all
pikes
purpose.
around?
There are no pikes.
Could I poke him from real far away, please?
There
You
any
can throw a
glaives in here?
No glaive.
Bummer.
Nothing fancy, just simple weapons.
So it was 1d4 plus what for the miner?
It's 1d4 plus
Flat?
1 healing.
Plus 1. Okay.
Very minor healing potion.
I am ready to leave when you lads are.
Yes. Let's make haste.
How are you doing, Sir Hugh? Do you need this? And I'll hold out the healing potion to you.
No, I'm ready to go and injury-free.
Okay, very good. And I will pocket the healing potion and be ready to go. Do you know the way
Okay.
to this tunnel under the kitchen or something like that, Sir Hugh?
I do. I will take you there.
Excellent.
All right. He does indeed lead you to the old tunnel. And you make your way through this little secret passage out of the keep. And it will lead you from the keep to this number 2 right here, where it comes out just along the creek bed. Hugh, you would know that the mill that was referenced by Escobert is located in the southwestern corner of town. It is at this number 4 just over here. Now, there's a system in place here. Each mission you undertake in town is going to take you an hour to do. And you only have so many hours before the attack ends in the night. And so this, if you want to go to the mill now, that will be the first mission that you choose to undertake.
We have 2 missions, the mill or the temple.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
it takes us
you
an hour.
currently have 2
regardless
missions.
of
There
the
may
order.
be more later.
Okay. But the order doesn't matter. Like, if we go all the way to the mill, it still only takes an hour to do the temple mission.
It'll take you an
After
hour
that-
to travel there, do the mission, and then travel back, basically, is
Cool,
the idea.
perfect. Yeah, cool, makes sense.
This is cool.
So
yeah,
the
I
mill
think
is
the
down
mill-
there, and you know that the temple is located up in the northwest part of the city up here.
Yeah, I'll point that out to everyone, but I will suggest the mill.
They
Yep,
said
that
that
is where
there
we
was
were headed.
people in the temple, right? But did they say that there was people in the mill?
There was a trapped individual that Alphonse is actually probably here to meet, potentially.
Also,
in
the
the mill.
town's well-being depends on the grain in that mill.
Yes, typically after things like this, people starve to death more than they're dead. It's the
Leon is
starving that
correct.
gets you.
Very
The
prudent.
temple is probably well guarded, so I say we head to the mill.
It is the second most secure place, I would say, in the city.
And it would be an act of blasphemy to slay people in a temple. Hopefully they won't go that far.
We should go there after this.
Oh, for sure.
Are there little boats or anything we can take down the river, Jesse?
There are no little boats, but it's not a very deep river. It's more of like a cross between a creek and a river. It's big enough that the town can pull about as much water as they need out of it for drinking purposes and bathing purposes. But if you wanted to, you could wade it, and the deepest point would only go up to about your chest. So you could choose to go through the water if you want, or you could try to skirt this tree line, or you could just go straight to the road and then try to walk down the road there, but we know how that might turn out. It's up to you how you'd like to proceed.
I think we would run into the fewest issues if we took the river, but
Yeah, that's good.
would everyone be okay with that?
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. Alright, so you're
We're
going to try
gonna
to
go
wade.
down here and then cross the river here.
I believe the plan, as you just stipulated, is to go into the water, and you're going to go through the water. Is that your plan? To,
All the
stay in
way?
river and- Is that what you want to do?
I mean, if it still
I'm
just
against
takes an
that.
hour, then yeah.
Might take you a little longer, but yeah, you could
Wait, what's gonna
definitely.
be the quickest way there?
The quickest way would be to just go straight to the road and take the road, as long as
Right.
you don't encounter any trouble, but that's unlikely.
Okay. Let's not do that. I have shape water, so you can keep us kind of.
That's
dry.
what I want to do.
Okay.
Vote for that. For me.
Hmm. Well, plans are never my strongest suit.
This one seems fine enough. Most plans fall apart as soon as something happens anyways. As was
Well, let's get
evident with
moving.
our introduction.
I think it's time for action. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure something is working. Jason, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I do.
60 feet?
Yeah. As most half elves do have dark vision.
Insane.
For half elves and hear the humor.
You and the half elves.
Yeah.
So you guys are you taking that route that Matt drew?
Yeah.
You're gonna walk down the road?
No, could we do like something like this?
We gotta get there fast, right?
Yeah, but we chance running into enemies that will slow us down if we go through.
You want to go along the riverbed, basically.
Yeah.
And then just cross right at the end.
We could do that. That's fair. That's fine.
So we're doing that route.
Yeah, that route looks good.
Okay, got it. And you want to move quietly, I assume?
As quietly as possible.
Stealth checks.
Uh-oh.
How stealthy is Hugh the human?
Yeah, can we determine that after?
Oh!
No, I'm wearing heavy.
Oh, 18, that's pretty good.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys who use D&D Beyond, you need to get this extension. It's fucking baller.
No, Hugh, no!
6 for Hugh.
D&D Beyond.
6 for you.
What extension
Called
is
Wait,
it?
what
Beyond.
extension?
It's called
Yeah.
Beyond 20.
Yeah, but come on, Leon's got fucking 24. I mean, that's got to even it out a little bit, right?
Wait, does that connect to roll 20?
Connects to everything. Yeah, you just roll in D&D Beyond and it imports it directly into Roll20.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Even with
That's
advantage
really
and stuff?
good.
cool. That would make my life so much easier for Thursday
So
nights.
much easier.
That's so good.
It's so good.
Wow.
Is that on the homepage that you would
It's
see
a
it
Go to-
extension.
Chrome
The
extension.
store.
Yep.
Okay.
Beyond 20.
Beyond 20. Okay, word. Sick.
Chrome doesn't work for me on
F.
Roll20 anymore.
Maybe it's what are you using?
A Mac.
Old ass
Sorry?
iMac.
Oh, is it slowing down all that shit?
It just for some reason, yeah, the video and the audio don't work simultaneously anymore.
Oof.
Sucks.
Did you try and give it all max special?
Oh, dude, come on. I've erased this computer so many times. I didn't like how slow it started up. Time to erase.
All right. So you guys make your way down the creek, and Hugh, you're kind of like clank, clank, clink, clank, splash, splash, splash.
Take a
But
stone.
somehow, through perhaps the intervention of some miscellaneous deities, you are not attacked or detected. And you guys make your way over the course of the next 20 to 30 minutes through town, and you arrive just north of the mill. You guys can see the water wheel that runs through this little creek river that turns to grind the grain, as well as a large grain silo and a barn where a lot of equipment for the mill is stored, as well as the unrefined grain. Why don't we get some perception checks?
Yeah, I would love to do a perception check. Nice.
Okay, so Hugh, you notice as you're approaching, all of you can see that there are indeed those little creatures that you fought earlier, being led by one of those robed cultists around the mill. And indeed, there are some fires going on. But Hugh, you notice that the barn itself is not on fire. They seem to be setting fire to items around the mill, like little bales of hay, some farm equipment, things like that. But as you're approaching and you're kind of keeping an eye on them, Hugh, you note that they're not making any particular effort to light the barn on fire, which you think is a little bit strange. But you have arrived.
That is strange. I don't want to press our luck.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna turn over to Jason for a second here.
Ah, you son of a bitch! What the fuck?
There begins thinking.
Ain't no
Let's
way.
head
that
right
happened.
for the barn.
Ain't no way. He's a
Yes.
fucking dragonborn.
I'm not sure what their game is, but
It is strange that this whole mill isn't already on fire.
we should move while we have time.
I bet he's a dragonborn that's in the cult.
Ooh, would be fun. But he's a half elf.
No, he's not.
I turned to Alphonse. Does this friend you're meeting look like?
I explained what he looks like because I don't know what he looks like.
it
Doesn't
up.
sound like the guy.
Man, I gotta find.
Doesn't
I don't
sound
know.
like a real guy.
Is he a man?
I'm pretty sure he's a man. He's a monk.
Monk, you say?
I already really like this campaign.
Yeah, this is fun. Bunch of
I like how
I
it
can't
hells.
get Jason in fast enough, but like he wanted to do his own little thing.
Yeah.
Pretty fine with it.
He likes his custom starts sometimes.
That's all right. I feel like we worked it in pretty well.
That beyond 20, that integrates your
With
character
D&D
from
Beyond. D&D Beyond.
into beyond. Okay.
So go on to D&D Beyond as soon as you put the extension on, and then click on features and traits, and it'll load it. So just click on like initiative or something. It should automatically send it.
That's rad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You just have to be logged in at the same time.
What do you mean?
That's all. That's all that the extension requires. That you're logged into D&D Beyond under that character at the same time.
Yeah. Well,
That's cool.
no, it just sees that you're in Roll20 and it sends it to the chat.
That's rad. Will it work if you have over 150 characters?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Literally-
worried about. I'm not trying to fuck up Jason's shit.
I already did it. I'm on Jason's thing.
Oh, you're on.
Oh, all
it?
right,
Okay.
dope.
You were the guinea
There's so
pig then.
many on there.
Yeah.
There's so many on there.
Yeah, because I was looking at the whole like you can like obviously like open up your character. On
Yeah.
Which you can't do for oh, it's
I uploaded
I think
all my
making it on
stats.
Roll20 is a bitch.
And just like, yeah, I made it on Roll20, and then it just like I hit save, and it just generated like a auto
Oh,
like
fuck.
imp NPC
What the fuck?
for all my stats.
Weird.
And I was like, what just happened? Why did
The
I
hell?
do any of that?
I wish they had one for mobile.
Yeah, I
You have
don't
a D&D
understand how
on
that
mobile.
doesn't work for mobile. Like it works, but also like you can't move your character.
Roll20?
Yeah, if you're on Roll20 on mobile, like even
Yeah,
on
it's a
the
pain in the
iPad,
ass, dude.
doesn't work on iPad.
Yeah, the touch section of it just fucks it all up.
Yeah. I mean, it is free.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah, it sure is.
Might as well take this moment to go pee. Be right back.
I'll get some chips.
All right, so for the rest of you approaching the mill, Hugh, you know that you are at the back of the mill currently, and those guys that you saw as you were approaching are around the front of the mill. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we'd like to head straight to the mill, as it is not on fire. Max and Matt have both stepped away to pee, actually.
Okay, so do Leon and Alphonse want to get us going then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't know what the front is. I just see a bunch of blackness in a wall.
Let me see what you see. Yeah, so this is the back wall that you're looking at.
Okay.
So you could make your way around the building.
Yep.
You
I
could go
will
left, you could go
s-
right, you could move carefully, you could run in. It's up to you.
It's not on fire currently, so I'd like to give a listen, see if I hear anything.
Yeah, you can make a perception check. I assume Hugh also would have shared with you what he saw as you approached.
Which is that they weren't setting things in the barn itself on fire, but around they're setting things.
Yeah, and Hugh would definitely think that's a little bit weird.
Right. So I will stealthily head this way. Alphonse, do you want to come with?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I will sneak.
Anyone that's moving can make some stealth checks.
21.
Not bad.
I said not bad. We are stealthing along the side of the building here.
We're stealthing. Do we have to roll new stealth checks?
If you want to go
Yes.
with them, you have to make a stealth check.
They're going to the barn, right?
They are sneaking
Right. Sorry, I'm back.
to get a peek at what the situation is.
Yes, we are sneaking to get a peek
There's
around
no
the side
windows,
over here.
huh?
No, let's go to the barn.
No windows.
Isn't this the barn? Oh, there's a kobold there. I'm gonna sneak back.
Yep, you see a kobold, Leon. He doesn't seem to notice you back, but it looks like he is setting fire to a little hay bale next to this grain silo that you are standing next to.
Okay.
We must go to the barn while we have an opening.
Where is the barn? I thought we were at it.
The barn
It's
is
this
this
way.
large building that you walked past to get to the grain silo. The grain silo is the round building you're standing behind right now.
Oh, these are two separate buildings. Okay.
This is not that one giant building.
They're kind of conjoined, but they are separated by a wall.
So we should go with this one.
I'll stealthily walk to the barn.
Oh, 4 kobolds.
Oh wait, should I not go?
Can I peek my head around the corner here?
Super stealthy. 12
I mean,
or
I'm going.
They're setting things on fire over here. Shall we kill them?
I think so. Let's try and do a little bit of sneaky sneak, right?
Yes, I do have this crossbow.
I'm gonna. Well, let me do something like crossbow's a little bit
It's a single target. Do you have something else in mind?
Yeah, I kind of look at one of them. This one on the right, and I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver. It's to make a 14 on intelligence.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. The one on the right,
Yes.
he passes,
He passes? Okay.
surprisingly.
Let's see, does anything happen? Nope. Nothing. It just fails.
So you sling this spell at this kobold, and it bounces off of him, and he kind of like shakes his head, and he points in your direction as you hit him with the spell. And we are now in combat. Roll for initiative.
Nice.
I figured it was gonna be more.
Do you need
This one?
everybody to make a
Yes, please.
Yay, Jason's in it.
He's back, baby!
I was
baby.
Fuck that shit up. Sorry, boys.
I was vibing out for a
Yeah.
while there, boys. I was chilling. I was just watching. I was watching the beginning of season 2 here, boys.
Season 2, love
Like
it.
You've been tucked away in a little side quest spot for a while, huh?
Hey man, you gotta make a life somewhere, you know.
Yup. I guess yours is the mill.
Eight. Okay, what did we all get? Aramir has a 19. Hugh has an 18. Wow, pretty good. Alphonse has a 10. Leon has a 15, and Jason has a 12.
You guys don't know my character's name yet. Ha
No, bro. His
Your
name
character
is
doesn't
Jason.
know our name yet.
I thought your character's name was Jason R.
Yeah.
Jason R.
Jason R.
Pirate extraordinaire, baby.
The most Jason pirate of all Jasons. Jason R.
Jason R.
Listener. Yeah, so this guy is very alarmed, and he's gonna come over here. He's gonna pull out a sling, and he's going to attack Alphonse.
Oh no.
It is a 12 to hit.
Alphonse.
I don't know your
Alphonse.
AC.
Oh, sorry. What was it?
12 to hit you.
12 to hit me. Definitely hits me.
A little rock strikes you in the side of the head. You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh fuck, dude.
Fuck, the
The
wizard said.
sling hits you. Aramir, it is your turn. You are standing a little bit around the corner from Alphonse, and it's unclear whether the kobolds actually know that you're there.
That's true.
You're still kind of hiding out, crawling through the brush. Alphonse revealed himself, but you might still be able to get the jump on them.
Okay. So does that mean I can get advantage?
You may be able to get advantage on your first attack, depending on how you decide to do it.
I can just like roll for stealth, right?
You already have your stealth roll that you made, so you're currently sneaking.
Did I roll stealth?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
They rolled an 18.
Yep. You rolled a really good stealth check. That's why they haven't noticed you.
I don't know what you mean by like what I can do.
what
The only
you
thing I
do
can,
and see if it's stealthy.
the only thing I can do is just go here and then shoot them.
Yeah, I mean, if you stay in the brush there and you kind of like shoot out from
I
around
just
the
wanted
corner,
to like
yeah.
pop out and shoot them and then run back.
Yeah, you can do that. That would let you get advantage still. I mean, if you run out into the middle of the open and then shoot them, you're not going to get it, but...
No, I just run.
Yeah, let me take
Yeah.
the brunt of the damage.
And 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
6 damage.
Hit him.
Which one are you shooting?
Oh, probably just the closest one. It would have been a reaction shot. Me popping out.
An arrow just strikes him in the chest and he dies.
And I run back. Get in there, Leon!
Before that, this other guy's going to take out his sling, and seeing the only enemy available is Alphonse, he's going to wind up and throw. It's a 13 to hit. So
That hits.
another rock is going to impact you, Alphonse, and you're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage. And then this kobold is going to run away.
So that 4 damage may or may not kill me and put me down. Charisma saving throw really quick. DC has to do. It was 4 damage, right?
Mhm.
Alright, so I have to beat a 9. 11. Alright, your boy's at 1 health. 1 hit point.
Okay.
How did you do that?
Grave.
That's an ability of yours?
Yeah.
Strength the grave.
And the damage is from radiant or critical reduces to 0. You can make a charisma saving throw. DC 5 plus the damage taken. On a success, you can instead drop to 1.
Nice, dude. That's
This
sick.
radiant or
Long rest.
what does radiant or critical mean?
Like if it does radiant damage or it was a critical hit.
But it wasn't either of those, so...
Right. I would assume.
Surprise, surprise, Vago
So do you
has
not get that?
a mechanic sort of like that.
So do you not get to do that roll because it's not radiant or a crit?
No. If it is, I don't get to do that. If it's a radiant
Oh,
or a crit, I
right,
don't
right.
get to. Yeah.
I see. Other way around.
Other way
Cool.
around. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so that guy is running away. He runs off the map.
God, my head.
You alright,
Um,
Fonzie?
No. Not at all.
Here, you want one of these potions?
You'd probably be like up here right now. It is your turn, Hugh.
Okay. Oh, it's
The Fawns is not looking
quite
too
dark.
good.
Quite dark out here. You don't look so good.
You gotta get in there, though, right?
Oh, I gotta fix your night vision.
Oh. Did I just move 10 or 15?
You moved 5, 10, 15. 15 to there.
Okay, where's the barn?
It's just to your left there, just past the boys.
Oh, so like we had to go through this
Yeah.
gap here. to get to the
You
barn.
can see light over there from the burning stuff outside the barn, is what you're seeing.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to feed Alphonse a healing potion?
You could hand him one, and if he wants to use his reaction, he could take it immediately.
Take this. You look like shit.
Oh man. Thanks, old man. What is it? 1d4 plus something?
1d4 plus 1 healing.
Plus 1. Oh.
It undoes that last rock.
Yeah. Hits the spot. Actually gain 1 beyond that. Man,
Excellent.
So having 7 hit points is a lot different than having 137.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay, so this is the side of the barn right here,
Yep, you're skirting the wall currently.
and the entrance is down this way.
Yes, that would be the front. You see the road down there that leads
Okay.
to the door.
I'm gonna stay. I'll actually move to here instead. Just gonna hold this gap, put my shield out in front.
Okay.
Use my action to. I guess I'll dodge.
Take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's get to the barn. That's it for me.
Okay. Leon, it is your turn.
You're muted.
Thank you, thank you. I have the crossbow in hand, bolt at the ready, because I was ready to shoot a kobold. So I will run around the corner with that in my hand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't see anyone, so I will dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh,
As you get there, a rock comes flying at you, and it's
Ah.
going to strike you, dealing 4 bludgeoning damage from
Oh.
the sling of that kobold.
ah.
Ready to action.
Yeah. There we go. What is it to drink a potion?
A bonus action.
Okay, I will pop a potion right now. 1d4
Okay.
plus 1. I'll just Okay. Whew. Ready to take one more hit.
Okay. You heal to full.
And that is my turn, unfortunately. But I will shout out a cultist and a kobold here on the corner.
All right. Jason, you are in your hidey hole, and you definitively hear the sounds of combat. You hear arcane words being shouted. You hear the voices that were outside turned panicked. And then you distinctly hear a kobold and a cultist here in common, called out by a voice you don't recognize. What would you like to do?
I will. What would it take for me to peek out again before I fully open the door?
Begrudge your ideal.
You could use your bonus action to open the door and peek out stealthily if you want.
I shall do that, as I don't think I will be doing anything else with my bonus action.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and make a stealth roll?
Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to do that once again. Okay,
Pretty good.
16er.
You peek outside, and this is what you see.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
We're slowly learning his character.
Fuck. Where did I hear... Was there a direction that I would have heard that come in?
Hard to say because you heard it through the door, so just generally from outside your door. You do see that those 2 guys are facing this direction.
Okay, so then with my current stealth check, can I get out of this place that
Yeah.
I'm in?
Yeah, you could keep moving.
I don't think I can move my character. There we
Yeah.
go.
That's 10 feet to get there so far.
What is this?
That hay bale is on fire.
Fuck. Yeah, I'll go this way. Potentially. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I hear that there's people trying to fight these individuals, and I don't want other people to get hurt. So I will spring out, and I will move closer to them.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Ah! It's Thor!
And
It's
I
Liam
will...
Hemsworth.
You said that they're looking in this direction, right?
Yep. Looking this way at this guy that you don't recognize. However, as you are now brashly running, they definitely have taken notice of you as well now.
Yeah, I'll say, "Hey, over here!" And I will use my action to do fucking dodge.
Take the dodge action. Got it.
Yes, I will take the dodge action and hold steady here with my shield out.
Okay.
That will conclude my turn.
In that case, it is Alphonse's turn.
Can I try? Like, have they? Sorry, before I fully end my turn. Have they like fully turned towards me, or can I like do something to convince them to pay attention to me?
I mean, you've just shouted, so I mean, you can't really like taunt them or anything
Okay.
at this point, but
There are skills. That
they might choose to attack you. You don't know.
Okay.
This isn't a wall.
Well then, yeah, that's it.
This isn't a wall, is it?
This is a wall, yeah.
Oh, it's a wall?
It's the wall of the barn.
Okay, so it's like a tall wall.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
a-
this is a
Big-ass
building.
wall.
You're next to a building.
Yeah, this is where they stored all their wheat and shit, right? So it should be pretty tall.
30.
Yeah, it's,
Mhm.
it's big. It's a big barn.
And then I'm go up here.
You're dashing.
I'm dashing, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash even further.
Double dash.
Hey, what's going on over here? That's it.
Take in the splendor.
Okay. It is this guy's turn, and he is seeing a lot of people all around him all of a sudden. But he sees a wounded-looking, spellcastery-looking boy that just popped on the room. Hey, what's happening here? And he thinks that's a great opportunity to stab somebody.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's gonna stab.
No.
That
What
was
does he?
fun.
What does he roll?
You rolled a 19.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus Christ.
What, bro?
He's gonna slash you with a scimitar for 2 slashing damage.
Okay.
Motherfucker's doing rolling 19.
It's a D20, homie.
Alright, and we are back to the top. It is Aramir's turn.
Alright.
Pierces. Heavy fighting down below.
Going on? Oh, okay.
Come
Alright.
on, old man.
That was 30, I think.
35?
No, I don't. Oh, I can shoot him. Nice. I will shoot
Spitting
the
up
guy
blood again already?
Shoot the guy that just shot 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Well, whatever. 8 damage.
Nice. You hit that guy square in the chest.
That's how
Nice.
you use a bow.
That's awesome.
And he immediately starts hacking up blood. He's very hurt.
Nice. I'm done.
Okay. That guy keeps running. It is Hugh's turn.
Hugh is going to run and then use his action to dash. And come to here. Oh my god.
Good on.
That's Injured traveling friend.
Hell of a sprint.
No one mentioned that he was very handsome.
Is that your friend, Alphonse?
Oh no, I've never seen that guy before.
Ah.
He got a nice beard
Actually, I think that's 55.
What are you guys talking about?
I think I can come
Get
to
over here.
and 60 feet.
I have a longbow.
Uh-huh.
Long bow.
Well, then get used to not hearing what's going on.
Damn.
That's it. I mean, I can't do anything else.
Got it. All right.
If anything attacks Alphonse, I'm going to use my reaction to use my protection.
We found a
There's
guy
someone over
here.
here. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna sling a rock at Jason. It's a 21 to hit. He's disadvantaged though. You dodge.
That's a.
right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's the disadvantage.
15 then.
That misses.
You block his rock with your sling or with your shield, and he runs away.
These guys keep on running away like this.
They're
Yes.
kobolds.
Yeah, they are not brave creatures for certain.
And now it is Leon's turn.
I shoot this man with my crossbow. Yes. Yeah.
+6, nice.
Um,
That didn't do it.
You miss very badly.
It's a 3,
Roll
not
for
a 1,
damage.
Jesse. Come on.
It's pretty
It's not a 1, Jesse. Don't give me that.
I know it's not a 1. Alright, fine. I won't make it happen. There are 2
There
people
you
in
go.
melee with him, though, so you watch yourself.
The gods are angry today.
I'm making up a rule in my head right now for how this is going to
Yes,
work.
yes, yes,
We got a lot of arrow boys now, so...
yes. Please do. Yes, yes. Yes, Eric. Yes.
I'm not going to let you fire in the melee for free. Hell no.
I wanted that rule forever.
Why not?
Hey, listen, I'm pretty sure that the book says give disadvantage, but I'm not going to do that because that's anti-fun.
Yes, make the rule. Do it.
So
I got a rule. I got an idea for it in my head.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on the fawns.
The fawns.
I'm gonna strum the guitar from the back, just reach over and give it a plum. 1d4 plus 4. You get 5.
Bro, you guys already have spells and shit. Jesus Christ. Level 1 is no joke, man.
No, it's not.
It's rough, bro. He died once already.
No, no way.
His heart stopped for a second.
I think I saw him actually like
Blacked out a
die.
little bit.
He went really pale.
Jason, it's your turn.
All right.
Oh, I will spend half or all of my movement, Jesse. I'm gonna draw scimitar right hand, short sword offhand.
Okay, he's dual wielding now.
Taking all of my dwarf movement, I will move 25 feet towards this cloaked individual. 20,
dwarf.
25. I will come up and I will try to grapple him.
What?
Alright. Opposed roll.
What is it? Athletics?
Athletics for you, yep.
11.
You sneak up behind him and try to grab him in a full Nelson, but he wriggles free.
If I was behind him, would I have advantage on that grapple attempt or no?
No, you do not get advantage on grapple attempts.
Ah, sick. I don't really have a bonus action,
Here comes a big hug.
so I I will end my turn then.
Okay. Alphonse, you are up. This dwarf you don't recognize just ran up and tried to grab this guy that just slashed you. Rich.
Oh, the Alphonse, I still
You're gonna have to
haven't
get
gotten
used to it.
being called that.
You're used to being crumb.
Yeah.
Come on, Grum, turn.
Shit. I'm going to. Let's see. I'm gonna reach out and hold up my finger again and get a little. He's gonna get a little whiff of some poison. Constitution 14.
Natural 20.
Right.
Oh, he goes fuck himself. Yep.
He resists. And now it's his turn. And there's a lot of bogeys all around him, and he doesn't like that. He's gonna do all that he can do. He's gonna curse in Draconic. Anyone that understands him basically hears him say, "Cowardly little lizard creatures!" And then he's going to try to attack the fawns. And he's gonna miss horribly.
Reaction to block.
Just give him disadvantage for fun.
I mean, I wouldn't know if it he would have missed horribly.
He missed just as bad.
Cool.
All right. And it is Aramir's turn.
I shoot him with that 18.
You can shoot him with an 18, yeah.
Right. Boom. 16.
He dies as this arrow takes him out.
Alright.
And combat comes to a close. There are no other enemies in your immediate proximity.
I will run over to the well and try to collect water to start putting out some of this fire.
I
Okay.
will assist.
I'll help
Yes,
with
same.
floating some water over.
I'll help too.
Um,
I'm gonna use Mage Hand at the same time, and I'm gonna try to like scoop dirt onto fires while I'm running water.
so you guys are just extinguishing all the fires?
Yeah. Something.
It doesn't look like many of these are endangering the mill. We should get to the temple as quickly as possible.
What is going on at the temple?
A number of civilians are trapped there and are in need of assistance.
If there's anything I can do to help, I will come along.
Alphonse, I gotta stop you
Capable.
right there.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Oh god.
Uh-oh, he opened up the trap door.
I'm glad you're feeling well.
Is that not where you came from? Perception.
No, that is not where I came from.
Where did you come from?
I came from the silo to the left.
Oh, the silo? You were in the silo? Weird.
So Alphonse, as you open the barn and you walk inside, you see like a warehouse, and you see a lot of kind of grain stored towards the back of the warehouse, as well as a little rafter up top. And as you're kind of surveilling the area, you're pretty sure you see something move in the grain.
What? Oh, that's why they're not setting it on fire.
Get out of here.
What are you yelling at in there, Alphonse? It should just be grain in there.
You wanna
there's
shout
something
at
in
it?
The grain.
There's something in the what?
Okay, you shout, "Get out here!" Anyone else gonna go into the barn?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Yeah, can I, on the way in, can I also use Divine Sense to detect good and evil?
Range is 60 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to follow in as well.
Sure, you can all walk in.
Do I sense anything in that grain that is evil?
You get a range on you here. Yes, you do. You sense something evil in that grain, but not only do you sense something evil in that grain, but you realize that this entire warehouse reeks of evil. And as you're about to call out your warning, the door slams shut behind you.
Oh, dear Lord.
And popping out of the
Trap.
grain is a creature.
Ah.
It leaps out and hisses viciously at you.
What's
and
out
just
there?
as that happens,
that?
you see the silhouette of a bunch of figures pop up from the rafters.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Shit.
Dude, we just fucking died, dude.
As spears rain
Who's out
down
there?
from the rafters, you realize that you've walked into a trap that we will resolve next week.
No!
What trouble
can't
has
see shit.
Fonzie got us into this time?
You realize that we're just gonna fucking die now, right?
Nah,
Everyone dies. TPK. Session 2.
You're gonna have
Yo.
to bust out that door, man.
Yeah, I'll describe my character at least so you guys know what you're looking at. Yeah, so it's a dwarf of hill descent. If anybody is proficient with dwarves, much like my character, blonde hair, fabulous beard. There is a distinct streak of purple going through one portion of my hair, and that's it. You also notice I'm holding no weapons right now.
You have a shield, no weapons, purple.
What
a
is
purple
your
streak
name?
in your hair?
Friend.
I mean, that's up to Jesse if we have enough time to cover names, man.
I mean, you could have had a little talk while you were putting out the fires. I just had to stop it because Fonz walked into the barn after I put the fire out.
Fonz jumped the shark.
Did jump the shark. Too eager.
My name is Kerr.
That's awesome.
Love it.
I wasn't ready, bro. No, you guys ready to do a fucking hill dwarf. How do you forget that?
Because I don't.
You turned him into a hill dwarf. It was so symbolic because you obliterated him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you murdered him.
Yep.
Yeah, I molded him to shape
Bro,
my
you
own
hit him
image.
with a truck.
That's awesome.
Who is this?
Kerr. I'm glad you're here. Feeling well.
Who's Kurt?
He wants to help people.
Who's-
Kerrs are.
yeah.
I think that you might have actually met Kerr because it was part of the fucking. I mean, he was hanging out with us for a while.
Yeah.
Wait, he was. I don't think I remember him.
He was at Knoll that was hanging out with Chagall all the time.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
You're him? Are you kidding me?
Dude, we killed him off and then reincarnated him into a hill dwarf. And,
good luck.
Chagall sent him to the surface. And he made it, boys. He's been there for 3 years now.
Still level 1, but that's
Just hanging out.
Damn.
Level 1.
Super cool. Love it, dude. Kerr's gonna
boy,
figure
it
I
out.
wasn't ready. I
He's
wasn't
gonna have
ready.
it out.
For the reveal, that was good.
He's in the
Yeah.
Underdark for a long time.
Glad to get that close to the chest.
Yeah, dude.
Good stuff.
Kerr's been through a lot.
Yeah, he is.
He's about to go through a whole nother campaign, hopefully.
That's real
So
fun.
he's
man.
a cleric. Or does that change?
That's-
I guess you'll keep guessing at that.
Alright, yeah.
We'll see, bro. He's got plate mail on, right? Is that what I'm seeing there? Is that accurate?
He would technically have chainmail.
Okay.
So I think Leon's a bard. Hugh's a fighter. Alphonse is a
A
wizard
wizard.
or a sorcerer. He's a
Sorcerer.
sorcerer because that was a weird spell that he used.
Mm.
Nine.
And then we got a fighter?
Wait, you're a
He's a
ranger?
fighter. Yeah, I'm a ranger.
A
He's
ranger?
Brave cat. That's what he is.
Oh,
Oh,
you're a sorcerer?
If you guys are just giving
Yeah,
it
I'm a
up,
fighter.
I'll let you know. I'm a paladin currently.
Yo!
Sick, dude.
Figured
Hell
you're a
yeah.
paladin.
Paladin,
Don't say that
paladin,
currently.
paladin of Maliki.
Yo!
Love it.
Let's go. That's so good. That's so good. Does he have? Oh my god! If he has like something from Chagall as a symbol, that'd be so good.
I mean, he's got the purple hair, man.
Oh, that's right.
Jason knows exactly what has happened to Kerr in his time since he left.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to find out.
There's explanations for
So-
everything.
He better fucking live through this goddamn ambush.
Dude, the amount
I'm
of
gonna be
fucking
so upset if he takes 6 spears to the
That
chest
is
and we never
good.
get to find out.
the amount of fucking effort I put into constructing this goddamn character.
That's a red flag, bro. That's a flag.
A flag that I'm gonna fucking die, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The joke characters make it the longest, dog.
What a shame.
Yeah, the more backstory you make, the higher chance you're gonna die. Let's be honest
Yeah.
here.
All right, well, we will have to resolve this next
Good
week.
stuff.
But
Good stuff.
God damn, am I excited for this campaign, boys?
That was a really good start. I really like this campaign
Yeah,
already.
it's
All the
dope.
boys together.
Hell
That was
yeah.
I
real
like
fun.
it so much
Real
more
fun
than
start.
Out of the Abyss already.
Yo,
nothing's really even
exactly.
happened.
Dude, we're
How
not
did the
gonna
logs
be able
happen?
to. We're not gonna be able to fucking kill these guys,
What
bro.
are you talking about?
We're all about to die.
There's
dragon
fucking-
horse eating a
I
man.
have
Four-eyed
just,
looking
I have,
motherfucker.
620 feet of dark vision.
Oh, you have 120?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
There's fucking. There's 5 of us and there's fucking like 20 of them, dude.
I can see this far.
Oh, I can't see them. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, you should be able to see them because you have dark vision.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I do too. I can see them.
I can see almost all of us.
I can see up to this.
You
That's
guys
45
believed me when
feet.
I said I was a
That's
half elf
55,
too.
That's 60. Yeah.
I
did
It
not
does
believe
cut
you.
off.
I did not believe you.
It's true. We are
But
only
I thought you were going to
receiving
be a
45.
dragonborn who was in the cult.
No.
By the way, I looked up the rule. There is no rule about shooting in a melee. It's just if there's a melee, if there's a guy next to you, you get to.
Well, you know what? This is D&D 1, so there's as many rules as you want.
As many rules as you want.
Alrighty, boys.
Yeah, this was fun,
Supposed
man.
to give them. So I'm supposed to
Good
give them
start.
cover. Is how
You're
I-
trying to
I-
say if we miss, the cover is the allies.
I like your fucking idea better. Whatever it is, I know I like it better.
Shoot your friends in the back. Do it
There-
more.
There's gotta be some penalty to taking just random shots into 12 different people. surrounding
Yeah, shooting
somebody.
shooting an AK into a crowd.
It'll only affect if you roll really low. Like if you get a
Tried
really
to hit
bad
me
roll.
with a
Wait,
3.
why should it? Why should
Three's
it
pretty
affect
bad.
you if you shoot into a melee? I don't get. Why is that different than shooting a magic missile?
Because a magic missile
missile
doesn't.
always
There's no
hits
skill
by
involved in a
definition.
magic missile. You just shoot it and it automatically hits the target you magically designate.
Yes.
Shooting a bow is skillful. You have to aim it and fire it.
And hope no one steps in front of you right at the wrong second.
Yeah.
That's a hostage situation, but backwards.
If you're shooting a
Strike.
now, if you're shooting a ray like a beam, like an ice ray or something like that, yeah, okay, maybe we got some issues. But
I mean, just expand the weapon. If someone shoots a cannonball in a crowd and it hits the person aiming for it, it has to go through other people.
I'm gonna factor in like what side of the enemy, the enemy is on and stuff. Like, I'm deciding like to give you a loose overview. I'll write some written rules so that it's all, kosher, so we don't, think I'm making it up on the fly. But my idea is basically gonna be like, if it's ally, 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 and then enemy on the other side, and you're behind your allies, and you shoot the guy they're engaged with, that's a really difficult shot compared to just shooting. Like, I might even give them full cover depending on how many people there are. My loose idea right now is like 1-to-1, unless you're shooting straight through, no penalty. If there's 2 engaged, half cover. If there's 3 engaged, full cover.
So what is half cover and what is full cover? What does that actually mean?
Half cover is a 2 bonus to AC, full cover is a 4 bonus to AC.
Understood. And then what is your threshold for shooting allies?
And then my idea is if you miss by more than 5, you will hit an ally.
The buffed AC. If we miss that by
If
more
you miss
than
the
5?
buffed AC by more than 5, you'll hit
Okay.
an ally.
Okay.
5?
Understood.
5 is nothing.
Hey, make
Yeah, well.
sure your shots are good, or get a
Make sure
different
you-
angle.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Okay,
shoot
they-
real good.
Hold on, wait. That's weird though. Cause what if they have 20 AC and then they have 24 AC buff, and then you get a 19 plus 3, and you're still hitting an ally? That's weird.
Well, hopefully, if we're going up against anything with 20 AC, we'd have fucking magic weapons or something at that point.
Yeah, by then you'll probably have
you understand what
more
I
to
mean?
hit.
Like, what if it's you're below 5 or below 10? Does
Yeah,
that actually make sense?
The high AC represents that it's a more difficult shot if you want to hit.
Get
The
a
more
different.
difficult the shot is, if your ally is
Yeah, I
like,
guess I'm just gonna not play with a bow.
No, you just need more
Weird.
tactic on your shots. Just get a different angle.
you can shoot
Doesn't
people that
sound
aren't
fun.
in like, with as long as allies aren't between you and the enemy, you'll be fine.
By that logic, also, if there's a group of like 4 or 5 guys, should you just be able to shoot into the crowd and does it like negate like their AC because you're just aiming?
Well, the problem is that when you're engaged in melee, you're like fighting, you know? Like you're moving around each other, you're trying to hit each other. Like 2 guys standing next to each other are just standing next to each other.
Right.
What if
If
what if
you're-
one of your friends is engaged in melee and there's like 6 guys around them? In your world, I should have a buffed target.
Well, not a buff, but you won't have to worry about hitting your buddy because there's probably like ways you can shoot people without them being between you and the enemy.
But like what you're saying is it's a higher chance for me to hit the enemy because they're in melee with my friend.
Yeah. What if you do that, but also if you're aiming for one and you're off by like 2 on your roll, it has a chance to hit another one of the other guys. Like I get what you're saying, but also
Like if there's a crowd of enemies, you should be able to have less of a chance to miss at that point as well. Then
yeah.
Just a
Ranger is,
generalized
like the
shot.
least played character because they're like the
they're the most hard to play
hard to
and
play.
get good at.
Ranger has nothing to do with ranged combat actually. Like you can play a melee ranger and it's
No, I'm just saying
literally
that, like,
the same as a
nerfing his character is gonna suck because playing a ranger is just so.
Ranger sucks in general.
It sucks in general, exactly. So I feel bad, like nerfing already nerfed class.
I'm not nerfing the class, I'm nerfing ranged combat, shooting into
Why?
melee.
Yeah, but he's gonna be primarily the one affected.
Why are you
Well,
doing that?
So I
It's
mean,
more realistic.
so wait, let me ask a question. So Rangers get Hunter's Mark, right?
True.
So you could almost add utility to that, and then so that you're not nerfing Matt's character.
Hunter's Mark gives you advantage, so you're less likely to have a problem.
It does
No,
not.
Hunter's
just
Mark
gives you
does
a D6.
extra damage.
Yeah,
It
it
just
does
does
not.
extra damage.
But you
Yeah.
could in theory kind of buff Hunter's Mark and say it negates that penalty if he has Hunter's Mark on.
I could.
That would make Hunter's
'cause-
Mark
'cause
much
that-
more useful for Rangers.
I mean, think of it this way, right? Like you have a +6 to hit right now, right?
Fine.
+5. Okay, so the guy's AC is 12, and you shoot, and like your friend is there. It's a 14. Like that means that you would only be at risk of hitting your friend on a roll of 4 or lower.
Yeah, but it's also at 14. I'm hitting 10% less too. That's a huge
covered.
number. Like if this is a rule, I'm not actually playing. I don't want to do it at all. I think
Also,
Negative
like,
one.
is it a chance to hit your teammate? Because it's kind of ridiculous if it was like an automatic hit of the teammate. Because when you're shooting something, it's not like it goes like it's magnets to the next person. It's a overall thing. Like,
So what would you like to do? If you don't want me to, you want me to just not do this?
yeah, I want to play in the rules of the book because it's balanced. I don't really understand how it's not balanced.
I was going for realism or fun.
Why is realism better?
I mean, we don't have to do it. You don't want to.
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
It's his whole
I
character.
mean, if you're gonna bitch about it, we don't have to do it. It's fine. I won't do it.
I want to do it.
We can figure something else out as well. Like, it doesn't have to be specific to that, but I just think it makes it more difficult to play that character. Again, who else here does range attacks beside that are not like?
Everybody, except for Hugh, I think.
Yeah, but mine are like
Yeah, I don't really have. I don't have any range ability.
or-
Yeah, I
then
wouldn't
we
I wouldn't
go-
really be doing range attacks either.
I don't get why we're nerfing it. It's not a problem.
It's not.
I mean-
I don't think it's a matter of nerfing it. I think it's a matter of like adding a different element to the game that makes it a little bit like there's a different
brings
level
it
of
enjoyable.
tactic to it. That's
It's
all.
a nerf because there's only detriment to
But I don't think what I'm saying is I'm not denying that it's kind of a nerf, but I don't think that that's Jesse's intent. I'm obviously not trying to speak for Jesse, but I don't think that that's the original intent. I
I
think
know
that the
Jason's
original
right. Matt's
intent
taking
is
it like a try-hard board game approach, basically, and it's kind of annoying me, but it's fine.
Wait, why is it annoying?
I mean, I'm DMing this game, and like I'm just trying to like come up with like an interesting rule that to me like adds a layer of realism to it. Like I nerfed spellcasters in the last campaign, the way that I did spell slot.
yeah, that
link
long
back.
rest situation definitely.
And like, you know, I think it added another layer of difficulty to the game. Did it make it harder to play a spellcaster versus a melee character? Yes, it absolutely did. But, you know, we did it, and I think it made certain situations a bit more interesting. Like, for example, when you're trapped in the labyrinth, and, you know, you're in a terrible situation, and, like, you're constantly having to sit in little hideaways from monsters and stuff. Like, it makes sense that you can't just, you know, sleep for 8 hours and then be back to full fighting capacity, you know. So that was the type of realistic mechanic I was trying to create by doing that.
And I did enjoy that. That was a fun take on that.
Found this
I-
one.
I feel like there's definitely a way to approach this. It doesn't necessarily need to be this exact iteration of it.
Yeah, and it's like that seems like that's your main thing for this character, right, Matt?
What's that?
I mean,
Yeah,
ranged.
ranger.
And
Yeah.
Ranger.
and I mean, like I said, like what level? I'm sorry, I don't really know ranger stuff, but what level do you even get Hunter's Mark at? Because if Jesse had it so that if you are Hunter's Mark on somebody, that A, gives you more incentive to use that as part of your class, and then B, it would give, like, Hunter's Mark is just extra damage, right? Like, it doesn't do anything else, right?
26, I think you can track someone better when you
Yeah.
have it on them.
It's a spell,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I think if you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it a spell?
I thought it
Yeah.
was just a bonus
Rangers
action
can
ability.
cast
It's a bonus
spells.
action, too.
I think it is a
Bonus
bonus action
action?
spell.
If it was
Yeah.
a bonus action and it allowed for him.
It
to-
works like Hex. It is a bonus action, but it works like Hex. Like you cast
Oh.
it, and you're concentrating on it for an hour, and then if you kill somebody, you can move it to a new person.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, concentration is kind of hard to keep up sometimes too. But I thought it was just like a class ability. I wasn't sure what I've never played a ranger, to be honest.
Yeah, if you
Well,
wanna
if this is
add
the
that
if these
to
are the
that-
range rules across the board, Matt, do you have like another type of character or class that you would want to play?
I would probably just play a melee or a melee range, which is fine.
Rangers can be pretty good in melee with the Hunter's Mark going.
But like that
mean-
also like I mean defeats the whole like that's kind of
Takes away a ranged character from us though.
yeah and kind of shitting on like what Matt wants to play as a character. Like
No,
I wouldn't feel.
I'm
like
okay
doing
with
that.
playing a melee ranger. Honestly, it was back and forth on which one I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
I mean, if you were gonna
I would
play,
prefer you stick with the first thing you wanted to do, which would be archery. Like I said, we don't have to do it, but I'm also gonna make it so that enemies don't suffer from that mechanic either. So, I mean, that's fine.
I don't know. We can take a week to talk, think about it. Talk about it next time.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like other. I mean, we're obviously not the first person to think about this, so I'm sure other people thought about it and had a balanced.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
we
I
can-
conceived this from a long discussion on like a 5e forum about this mechanic, is where I conceived it.
I mean, if nothing else, if you get a nat 1 on a fucking
I understand.
there should be more risk to natural ones,
Yeah.
kind of across the board almost. Like, I feel like natural ones have always just been a miss. I think that there should be more, because a critical hit is such a payoff. I've always kind of thought that there should be more of a critical
Yeah,
miss factor.
more
of it.
punishment for players. I agree.
I used to play with critical.
Here, here.
It was rough.
I think I'd be okay with like it still seems like a nerf to me, but like less bad of like if you just critically miss, and there's somebody in melee, I guess, or something like that.
I would think like if you wanted to do that, maybe you do like a critical miss, and then if Jesse determines that the person that it hits is, I think I think you do this like this whole thing right here, which is a 1d6. Like if there's 6 people around him, if it's critical miss, he has to roll another d6, and it targets one of the players, and then he has to roll again to make sure that the arrow hits that character, because all characters have different ACs. Like
Right.
say
So instead of
somebody has a
raising the
23,
DC to hit somebody, just
that'd be ridiculous.
make it a
Okay.
auto thing that happens on a critical hit if 2 people are within melee,
Yeah.
something like that.
Like just because he rolled a 14 and let's say he rolled a 12 and
Shoots
the
me in the
character
ass.
that he was shooting at had a like 16, and he misses by 4, but it hits the friendly whose AC is 25. Like that doesn't make sense. That it would automatically hit that person. So I just thought putting that out there.
So
And I'm
what if it's
You could also workshop it.
what if
You don't gotta
it's
have
what if it's
finished
a
idea right
single
now.
dig? What if it's like single digits puts you at risk for hitting a friendly? Single digit
Yeah.
total.
I like that. That's hard to do. Well, not hard to do, but again, it's a risk because then.
Because
you
then the
also-
better you get as an archer, the more mitigated like at some point you'll
You
get a
can't
plus
roll,
9
yeah,
as an archer,
right.
and it will be impossible for you to hit a friendly anyway.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Like as a ranger, I believe you get a fighting style, right?
Yeah.
At what, level 2 or 3?
2, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll take archery, you'll get another +1, your proficiency bonus will go up to a 3, and then immediately you're at a +7, which means that to be at any risk, you're already at, what is that, a 2 or a 3? No, a 2. It has to be a 2.
it would have to be your 1 or a 2 for it to be friendly fire hit. And I mean,
again, that would require the enemy to have full cover. Just be completely swarmed by all of us on one guy.
Right.
And I mean, that's the mechanic that you can apply to enemy
Enemies at that point
attacks
as well.
too. You know.
Yeah, because I would like to also be able to make it so, like, you can get behind Max, who is, like, playing, like, a shield wall character, and you can advance under fire
Right.
with cover.
That makes sense. So I actually looked up the rules about cover because I've never looked at it. There is something that says half cover is given whether that creature is an enemy or a friend.
Can't hear you.
Half cover is given to somebody if the obstacle is in front of them. The obstacle may be a low wall, large piece of furniture, narrow tree trunk, or a creature. Whether that creature is an enemy or a friend.
So it does exist.
It does exist, yes.
The cover rule
Not
exists.
full
It's just not the
Well, no, that's what we were just talking about.
yeah.
Causes. Yeah.
All right, so let's treat it like this: half cover, as it's written in the rulebook. If there is a wall of friendlies between you and the enemy, we're talking 3 blocks, full wall.
Yeah.
It's 3/4 cover.
Okay, cool.
Other than that, it's fine. And then I'll let you guys pick. Do you want to do single digits or natural ones for risk of hitting a friendly?
I would
Natural
try
one.
natural 1 and 2. Like that's fine with me.
Natural 1 is 5%, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a pretty good chance to hit a friend.
So here's the trade-off, right? Okay, if you want it to be natural ones, no matter how good you get at archery, if you roll a natural 1, it can still happen.
That's true.
If you make it single digits, you can eventually get so good at archery that it will never happen.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Does
It makes sense. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Even
okay.
if you roll a 1, if you have a +9, you still won't hit a friendly, because it's a 10. You won't hit. a friendly.
Yeah, that's cool. I kind of like that because you can also like game it. So is it single digits when there's only one guy next to him?
If your ally is between you and your enemy that you're targeting.
Between, as in, can I like move between right now and we like do this?
Yeah, so like let's use these guys, okay? So like this, yes.
Okay. How about this?
Still yes.
Okay. This.
We'll say if you can, we'll do it like this. If you can draw the line without touching the square, not the token, the square that they're in, you're good. That way there's a clear and defined rule. If your line
makes
does not
sense.
touch the square that they're in,
Yeah,
you're good.
makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then that will also cause us to have different tactics. Like
It
if I
adds a
know,
level of tactic to it.
yeah, if I know
Yeah,
fucking
'cause we
Matt's
can get hit
character
with it
is going to
too.
be primarily ranged, then instead of standing here, if he's here, I would choose to stand here instead.
Right. Yeah, that makes
Gives
sense.
them a shooting lane.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay, that's cool.
I like that.
Cool.
And then it applies to enemies too, so it's like,
Right.
you know, I already told you these guys are going to be throwing spears at you. Like, so like you can get behind Hugh and you'll get cover.
Right.
If I have to draw a line through Hugh's square to get to you, you'll get half cover from that.
Can I also be covered for that?
If you have a shield,
I mean, I have a
Yeah.
shield.
yeah, I mean
I just
that
didn't want to
makes
be too short for it. Okay, short kings.
Bad.
sense. We'll be
Short
consistent.
kings, dude. Okay, short
We'll be
kings,
consistent about it.
bro.
So.
That's right. I'll take your high, you take my low.
And I mean that will also give us a chance to possibly protect somebody who is a little bit lower on health as well.
Right.
I think that will
Um,
add more utility to those characters who are a little bit more defensive.
And to be clear, this applies to any ranged attack that requires you to make an attack roll.
Makes sense.
So this is Ray of Frost, this is a shot with a bow, a shot with a crossbow, this is a thrown knife. That kind of-
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, yep.
Hey, did I get any evil from any of these motherfuckers who were traveling?
Yes.
Please don't reveal
Chandler,
my-
I'm looking at you, you evil motherfucker.
Who? Who?
I'll tell you in private if you want to know.
Yes, I do. I do definitely want to know.
Alright.
I have to.
Yeah.
I wonder about Chill Touch because it says you create a ghostly skeleton hand in a space of a creature
Yeah.
within range.
No, that doesn't have to go through anything. It just pops up there.
Okay, I have to get up at 5 in the morning. Goodbye.
Okay,
Oh,
bye.
my God.
Everyone's happy now? You're happy, Matt?
I'm happy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can sleep on it. You know, we can
Yeah.
type it up. You know, we can.
Fun first session though. Good
also,
stuff.
We might have to play a little bit more close to that V formation.
It's
The
true.
the flying V.
It makes the V work.
Yeah, exactly. Before it was just like, alright, I don't get the point of this.
Alpha wedge.
Good.
And,
Yeah.
And you know, it's not like we can't just revert back to fucking standard shit. It's not like
Could
Yeah.
definitely make combat more fun.
Yeah, let's play it out
Yeah,
for a
something-
few things. And see what...
Also, I'm the DM. I can do whatever I want. But my
That's
job
true.
is to make you guys happy and have fun, so I'm gonna compromise.
Both things true. Alright, fellas. I'll see you later.
Later.
man,
Right.
I'm fucking Kerr. That's crazy.